Good evening, everybody, and welcome to RIAT 2024. We are here at Fairford even, for Friday. Today is the day that we will open the showground for the public to let everyone have a look around the booths. I'm joined here today by not one Patronimo, but by his student, 2 Patronimo, or more affectionately known as Soggy Shaft. Soggy Shaft, how are you doing today?
Hello. I'm actually doing very good. Actually, I've been looking forward to this for quite a while.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see how it plays out.
Of course. Well, you can see that we are both here in our lovely SOAR jet team flight suits. We have to, of course, rep the brand, as the cool kids would say. There's a lot to look around here today, and we've got plenty of arrivals that will be coming in. In fact, the first arrival today is SOAR Jet Team, and as you may notice, that myself and Soggy Shaft are pilots. So a unique thing we're going to be doing for you today is you're going to be able to listen in to our comms as we fly into Fairford today.
Yeah, I think that should be interesting for people who aren't really into VR as much as we are.
Exactly.
So they can have a look into like what it actually is like in the VCs.
Exactly. It's a perspective that isn't seen as often as people would like, I guess. Now, well, I was just going to say that I think that before we get up in the air, we should have a little look around the area here. There's a few things to look around.
Maybe we start with the SOAR Jet Team booth right behind us.
Of course. Well, as you can see, this is our affectionately crafted booth. We have plenty of things here. We have our patches on the table here, along with a helmet, a little model of our jets, and our beloved trophy, which we won for our amazing display last year at VRFT.
Yeah, very proud of that one.
Yeah.
Our only trophy, and well, we take it very proudly.
Exactly. We also have a couple of flight suits here. We have our one with full flight gear, with our helmet, and the one that we're currently wearing now as well, over to the left.
Yeah. I must say, these are very nice flight suits, especially the name on the front, number 2, which I am.
Of course.
Big fan of that position, that pilot.
Exactly. They're unique. You don't see many flight suits like ours in the community.
Yeah.
Now,
do we have a little look at our jets, maybe?
Yeah, let's have a look. So
let's start with the normal jet.
Yeah, so this is our L39 Albatross. It's our usual jet that we would use for most displays. Regular tail with number 1, and obviously the call sign below the canopy. We're sponsored here by Aero Rice, obviously. We love Aero Rice. They let us be who we are today.
Yeah, and also the Talon.
Yeah. Talon is the creator of this jet. They're a development company owned by a friend of ours, and yes, very kindly lent to us.
Now we made our way over to the old jet here.
Yes, we'll leave the middle one for last. But here we have our jet that we'll actually be using at this year's show, the RIAT 2024 livery. From the front, it looks normal, looks the same. But as soon as you get round to the tail, that's where you see the difference. We've got a very fancy looking tail for this year, carefully crafted. Yeah,
you see obviously the UK flag for, believe it or not, RIAT, which is in Fairford.
What?
RIAT 2024 logo, and 3 L39s, which we fly.
Exactly.
Just above our logo, believe the unbelievable.
Exactly. The beautiful motto.
Yeah. So should we make our way over to the A320 over here?
Yes. So this here, the big one, is our Airbus A320. We have named it Big Bertha Cargo, or BBC for short. It's what takes us to show basically. This is how our support team get here. They ride the BBC.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to go very, very far away to far-flung destinations, so they have to ride the BBC for a very long time.
Yeah. Should we make our way over to the maybe the army booths over here as well?
Yes, of course. Let's go. So, walking behind the L39 here, we have Britsov's Army, which have a very lovely booth here. They're showcasing a lot of their stuff. Got some vehicles, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess a car over here.
Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable on army equipment, so I can't quite comment on what it would be. But it
definitely looks like some sort of vehicle.
Oh yeah, no, that is true. It does look like a vehicle. You're good at this.
Yeah, I am. I'm an actual really.
Now let's have a look. What have we got over here? We have stuff. I don't really know what this is. Stick.
It's a pace stick, I believe.
Ah, what is that?
Pretty much, you just hold it while you're doing a drill, marching around, and it helps you. It actually folds out kind of like a compass in school, and then you can just measure the paces apart, like how far apart people are.
Right. Well, that's... Oh, we've got someone stalking us. Yes, what was that say there? Honey Sweet Queen Malipent.
We've got someone wearing the SOAR jet team helmet over here as well.
Oh, they do. Wow, that is beautiful.
Wow, that is... I'm a big fan of that.
Now, I'm looking at the clock. We are going to have to make our way over to our aircraft, and you will get a sneak peek inside of the communications that go on with our aircraft. I'm not sure how laggy this will be. There's a lot of things and a lot of people, but there's only one way to find out. That's what they say in the business.
Hopefully we won't lag too much, and we'll put the nice little arrival.
Fingers crossed. We only want to do the best for NorTv, obviously.
Yeah,
Right. We are going to now go over to the other airbase, and we will see you all in the air. Coming left now. Holding the bank now. Tightening. And letting it out, rolling out now. And smoke on, go. Smoke off, go. And a little push. And a little pull. Coming right now. Holding the bank now, tightening. And SOAR's running in for flight past. Letting it out, rolling out now. Smoke on, go. Smoke off, go. Pulling up. Coming left now. Holding the bank now, tightening. Letting it out, rolling out now. Coming right now. Holding the bank now. Tightening. And letting it out, rolling out now. Ladies and gentlemen of the Royal International Air Tattoo, this is the leader of the SOAR jet team currently up in the jets. We have a special surprise for you, and we're going to hold out to the west of the airfield as we prepare it for you. We apologise about any technical difficulties that we might have had. We have sorted them out now, and we're excited to get some flying arrivals for you today. Coming left now. Holding the bank now, tightening. And letting it out, rolling out now. And a little push. A little bit right. Holding. Rolling out now. And a pull. And smoke on, go. Smoke off, go. And pulling up. Coming left now. Holding the bank. Now tightening. Reversing right now. Holding the bank now. letting it out, rolling out now. A little bit right. Holding. Letting it out, rolling out now. Running in for the landing brake. Smack on, go. And braking now. 1,
2.
And landing throttle.
Dig it. No doubt.
Okay, hello everybody. That was our first arrival. It did go on a little bit long, but that is only because we are just getting back from the technical problems that we had before, and we were just trying to sort everything out. We were a little bit rushed. We do apologize. Everything will be, of course, a lot more smoothed out tomorrow and on Sunday. The game will be fully closed to the public tomorrow and Sunday, so we should be on schedule and ready to go. Soggy Shaft, how do you feel that Arrival went? How do you feel?
Honestly, I mean, I'm happy with how it looks, but it took like a lot longer than expected. Obviously, it's not really anyone's fault. Roblox kind of died when we were flying, and obviously before, so the jets were actually flying a lot slower than they usually do due to the server lag. Yeah, I'm excited to see the other arrivals. There's some good teams arriving today. I'm pretty sure. I don't really know who's arriving.
No,
But
I'm not entirely sure who's next. The schedule is a little bit skewy at the moment due to the issues we've been having, but I'm sure we'll find out soon.
hopefully it'll be an entertaining team.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But once again, apologies about the slow arrival. It's not really planned for, and but we hope it looked good. We hope you enjoyed it.
Right. Well, we were going to do a tour of the booths, but there aren't exactly many booths to look around at the moment. I don't know how this amazing booth here avoided deletion, but
There is a really nice booth here, actually.
yeah. Oh wow.
I mean, what can we do in the meantime?
That's a good question. That is a good question. I assume the next departure is getting ready, so we will. I'm not sure. Maybe we could talk about something.
I mean, that's a start.
Yeah, that would help. That would help. Well,
Maybe
I mean,
we could have a look at who is performing and
yeah,
who we're the
Yeah.
most excited for.
exactly. Let's have a little look at the schedule for this weekend. So we've got a few arrivals today. We've got a Portuguese Embraer C390, I think it is. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of the team. I know it's like basic Portuguese, but I don't speak Portuguese, so I'm not going to try that. But I think they're doing a joint fly pass with the Frecce Tricolore, if that's how you say it. So that's going to be interesting to see. We also have the Black Knights doing an arrival.
Black Knights.
Yeah, that's a team that I haven't seen in a very long time.
Yeah, that's quite. I've not seen that team in a minute. I think they were last around in 2020, weren't they, or something like that? At one of the old air shows. I think last time I saw them was VRFT 2020. I think.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, but like obviously they were probably one of the best teams at the time. So it'll be interesting to find out like if they still carry their high standards throughout the years.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I mean, even still, I'm sure the nostalgia factor of it will definitely help them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else have we got? So we also have the Typhoon, the RAF Typhoon demonstration team. They're going to be doing an arrival today. That's going to be interesting. I'm not sure what their arrival will be. I imagine it would just be a break to land and.
Yeah, I'm not sure about you, but obviously, and I'm not taking anything away from the Typhoon demo team. Obviously, very good. But
yeah,
I personally prefer formation teams on Roblox purely because demo teams. I don't think it really I don't think it shows like the true power of the aircraft. If that makes sense.
No, I understand what you mean. I feel like in simulators such as DCS, you can kind of convey that more. But I guess Yeah,
Like I said, I'm sure they are a good team, but it's just personally, I'm not really a fan of, Roblox solo teams. But I was
yeah.
just looking, I saw VRBA are actually coming, which are
Oh
probably
yes.
the best team on Roblox right now, in my
Yes.
opinion. Obviously, apart from the project team.
Yeah, I did manage to catch a little glimpse of them training last night, and yeah, it looks fantastic. So I'm
Yeah.
very, very excited for that. That's going to be very entertaining.
Yeah, I'm quite excited for that. Obviously, we found out that one of our friends, we think he's actually flying.
Yes, yeah, that is true. Yeah,
Right. He was one of our old trainees for SOAR Jet team.
yes,
He might be flying for VRBA, which we're very, very excited for.
yeah, that's going to be pretty cool to see. We're going to be very proud of our student, I guess.
Yeah. Student does become the master, as they say.
Exactly. It says here that the Vulcan was meant to arrive last, but of course it arrived with us.
Yeah.
So that's already done.
Well, I'm not sure about you, but sorry for talking over you, but I caught a little glimpse of us flying in with the Vulcan. And I thought it looked very good. I'm not sure about everyone else, but I thought it looked really nice with our smoke kind of covering the Vulcan.
Yes, yeah. I didn't manage to have a look, but I very much am excited to go back and have a little peek.
Yeah, I thought it looked very good.
Yes. So we have a plane in the air at the moment. If I'm looking correctly, it looks like it's the Portuguese KC-390.
Oh yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it, so we won't talk about that too much. But this seems like an interesting display to have. It's kind of something you don't see much. You don't see bigger aircraft displaying as often. So
So
yeah.
are they actually displaying it here, or is it just an arrival?
So they are going to be displaying here. They'll be displaying the second display on Sunday. So that's something to look for.
Oh, that will be interesting because I've never seen like such a large aircraft. Obviously, apart from like Fat Albert, part of other teams, but I've never seen just a singular large aircraft in an airshow before.
No. Yeah, it's very unique. But then before the KC-390, we also have the Vulcan displaying as well. So that's two pretty big planes displaying right after each other in a row.
That will be interesting, actually. It'll be interesting to see what they both do.
Yeah,
I've seen a bit of the Vulcan before, and it is a very nice demo. It's a very nice plane as well. The sound's very nice. Obviously, this one's not meant to howl because the engines it has different engines to the ones that howl, but I mean, it still looks amazing, sounds amazing, and I'm just excited to see what the display's like.
yeah, of course. There have been a couple of people who have commented on the Vulcan in the past, and it's not the same engines as the Howley ones. I'm sorry to disappoint. So maybe sometime in the distant future, who knows what we'll get. But,
maybe in the future we'll get some other nice sounding aircraft like a Chinook, maybe.
Maybe that would be nice. That would be nice.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah, I do have to say though, one thing that I do like about the Vulcan is that it has a working bomb bay, and
oh yeah,
and they've done a great job with the textures as well on that.
Yeah, there is a nice. I think that there's a nice little message in there as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Which people can catch whenever they're displaying. I think it's on a Sunday.
First thing on Sunday, 6 o'clock. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, it's something you can stay excited for, something you can come back to.
Exactly. Now, I can't see a plane.
So... I think I did just see a plane behind us, but I think I don't see it anymore.
Huh. Well, hopefully it won't be too long because I'm kind of excited for it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it will be.
Some flying.
Will be interesting. Oh, I do see the plane now, actually. It's just behind us.
Oh, yes.
In between the trees.
Yes, I can see that. Better not take too long.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really talk, but I mean,
Yeah, we can't. Yeah. The thing, even though I didn't properly see us flying, I did manage to see a couple of slightly annoyed people, maybe, that we took a bit long. But hey, perfection takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day.
exactly. But I mean, we can talk about our main display a bit. I mean, sorry for
Yes.
talking mainly about SOAR, but we don't really know anything else to talk about.
We don't know anyone else. No, SOAR's
Yeah.
about.
We are the only team here, to be honest.
We're slightly biased, but yes,
Maybe.
we can talk about our display a little bit.
Yeah, our second display as a team.
Yes, that's true. We have actually added a couple of things to the display, so it's not the same as you would have seen back in VRFT. Obviously, we've incorporated some of the same elements from that display, but we've also built on top of it, you could say, really.
Yeah, and we also have a different person flying left wing. Well, actually, we didn't perform with a 3. We performed with a 2 ship.
No, we performed with a 2 ship, but this is our first display with a 3 ship.
Yeah.
Now, with this 3 ship, there is one thing in the number 3 position. That's where I would normally be flying, but our lead was unfortunately unable to make it to the show this year. Therefore, we've got one of our trainees to fill in. We did a training just before RIAT, and we decided whoever was the strongest trainee, we would bring along for RIAT. And we're happy to announce that Corbear1 is our new trainee.
Unfortunately, he was the best.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But you actually may be able to tell. You'll be able to identify which plane Core is flying, obviously from the number on the tail. But we also put a little surprise under his canopy.
We
to
did
show that he's a trainee. Should we reveal what? No, let's keep it as a surprise.
Yeah, look for it during our display tomorrow.
Well, there you go. There's 2 things to look for on each day.
Exactly. We're keeping you guys busy. We're giving you like a checklist.
Yeah, it's like a little. What do you call it? Bingo.
Yeah. There you go. Bingo. RIAT bingo.
You
guys can cross technical problems off your card because we carried that over from last year.
You can cross off very long arrival. If I don't have that.
Yeah. Very long, right? Yeah.
And SOAR jet team.
People. SOAR jet team.
3
big ticks
times. Yeah. But let me have a little look at where this aircraft is. I don't see it. I believe
you should see it in the distance. It looks like it's.
I believe he will be running in shortly.
Yes.
Display. Oh, sorry, not display. Arrival.
Right.
Oh, I think he's running in now. Actually.
Is he?
And there's 3 other aircraft following him.
That might be the Frecce Tricolori coming to do a joint fly pass with them, I think.
Oh yeah, I think it is. The MB339s that they fly in the Frecce Tricolori, or however you say it. This is another team I've never actually seen fly before. I don't really pay attention to other teams apart from SOAR jet team, really.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would be very interested to see how this is another 3 ship as well.
Yeah, I assume that they had a few issues with the pilots, so they're flying with 3, which is fine. There's nothing shameful about that, and it happens.
Yeah.
There's always next display as well.
Obviously, it is quite hard to keep like a Roblox community so active as well, like for every display, because obviously people have lives for some reason. And you don't always want to fly on Roblox, do you? It's kind of you have to be in like the select mood for it. Exactly.
It's I think that's the thing about having a team with kind of 9-10 pilots. You've got to try and keep them all active and keep them all happy, which isn't the easiest of things. As experienced with the virtual Roblox Red Arrows, if you guys remember that.
That was very interesting. There was some inner conflicts there within the team, especially some activity issues as well. But that was It was a good time. Oh, smoke is on as well from the Frecce Tricolore, however you say it.
Oh yes, I can see that. Very nice.
On the right-hand side, the smoke does look very nice actually, with that green, red, and white.
Yeah, it's they're vibrant colours. I think they're quite nice.
Yeah, it kind of. Obviously, we only fly white smoke, but
Yeah.
color smoke is quite nice. It's you know, it kind of stands out more than the white smoke.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's. I feel like it only works with certain displays as well. You can't really have it, you know.
Yeah.
You can't have it on every display. It's a bit difficult else.
Yeah, I think that's why we chose not to fly color smoke on a project. We just thought it'd be better with white, you know, especially just as a free ship.
Yeah.
But this does look like a very nice aircraft as well. The one just flying over us now.
I agree. It's yeah, it's unique. I did actually see one of these at the real life RIAT.
Oh, interesting. Well,
Yeah.
can you say this resembles it? What it did in the real RIAT?
No, because it didn't fly. So.
Well, it resembles how it looked. Then we can say.
Yes, it resembles how it looks. That's.
Believe it or not, guys, it does resemble the real aircraft.
No way. I wouldn't believe it.
I think these guys are also facing the slight lag issues that we had, which is quite unfortunate since they are flying quite slowly.
Although that isn't really down to anyone, I think. Well, the flying slowly, I guess that's just something that will be fixed.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. But in terms of on the cameras, you can see the jets jittering around. That can't be done about that because that's the server-sided plane kit. That's what's caused that. I'm not an expert in that, but I do know that that's the cause of it. So
obviously, we have a specific tool that you can use to spectate for no jittering, but obviously we're not the ones live streaming.
No.
And obviously, it doesn't really look that good, the camera angle, which is, I suppose, why NorTv are choosing to not use it. But I mean, I think it does look a lot better, even despite the jitteriness, which obviously no one can do anything about. I think it looks a lot better with the camera angles that they're putting on show today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've got a mighty crew here at Fairford, and they're working hard. So yeah, I think that although it's not as smooth, you do still get some pretty cool angles. So
yeah, and hopefully, you know, like I said once again, like if they're flying slow, it's not really like they're not actually flying that slow. It's just a lag on their server, but that will be fixed. You know, obviously tomorrow and the Sunday.
Yes.
So very excited for this. But I believe this is the first time RIAT are actually doing arrivals as well. So
yes, it is. We did want to do them last year, but it was just a bit too difficult to arrange. So we've managed to pull it together. We kind of just announced if anyone was interested, and we got a huge, well, pretty much everyone who's displaying, including some of the statics who were in the game before. They showed interest. So we're trying. It's gonna a bit messy, but you know, it's not a Roblox airshow if it doesn't go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of adds to the that's the experience, really.
Exactly. It's awesome.
If you want a good airshow, go to a real life one.
Exactly. Or a DCS one. But even then, it's the exact same.
Or
or a sword. Yeah. Shameless plug. That is shameless.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Business is business.
Of course. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe this is what everyone else felt like when we were flying. It's just kind of sitting here and waiting.
I do see where the slight anger came from now, but I mean, that would be quite exciting to see where the people who were angry now have angry people at them.
Yes.
People angry at them. That'll be quite a sight.
Yeah, I think next year if there is a next year, hopefully. But yeah, fingers crossed. If there is a next year,
actually, I hate that show.
What the hell? That's your problem then. Anyway, hopefully next year we can kind of smooth everything out. We can thing. I think a problem that we had before is that, or with this airshow, is that we kind of, although we tried to get it organized quite early, we had a couple of late, senders, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean that's just kind of a given. Like obviously the community is the age group is normally a lot lower than other communities.
yeah,
Obviously due to what the nature of the platform, but I mean honestly, it is surprising how we get like we do. Obviously, despite the issues, we do still manage to put together like events like this, which is quite
yeah,
a marvel.
yeah. That is true. It's quite incredible how, I mean, this show has got so much bigger than it was last year. I mean, I'm gonna try and get some pictures and stuff out of the static show, because people
Yeah.
have submitted and they do deserve to be able to be recognized still. But we had a lot of statics and a lot of booths sent in, and it was pretty incredible. So it's
Yeah.
nice to see the show getting so big.
And what surprises me as well, like if you think of robots, you don't think of this stuff at all. Like flying or anything. You think of like small, like mini games and stuff like that. But all of this is happening on a platform that's not really made for, as you can tell from the errors before. But
Yeah,
obviously it is quite unfortunate that we can't really have the booths in and we can't have all the people in, because there was so much so many cool booths.
oh, look at that. Sorry to interrupt you, but wow, look at that. That's it.
That is a very nice break there with the
Yeah.
larger aircraft.
Oh, look at it go! Oh my god! Oh, holy
Whoa!
moly! Oh, crazy, crazy,
Wow.
crazy.
I mean, if we see more of that in the display, I'm looking forward to it now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing more of that.
Yeah. What were we saying? Oh yeah, we had lots of cool stuff like lined up, like all the booths, everything. And actually, I was gonna do some helicopter tours as well, which would have been quite cool.
Yes,
I was
yes,
getting a little
that
tour
would
from
be
that.
cool.
What like giving the spectators like a view from the sky, but fortunately, we couldn't bring it together.
No, unfortunately. Hopefully next
year. Yeah, hopefully next year or in some other air shows or something. But
yes.
I mean, it's still looking good so far. Obviously, I'm not, I'm not trying to ruin anyone's mood. There's still got 2 days to go, and this is arguably the most boring day of them all.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. It's a boring day, but the weekend is where it gets exciting. You got full displays. We've tried to make it so the show doesn't run on as long over the weekend this year, so we've limited it to 6 teams per day. So yeah, it should go on for a couple of hours at most, which is, I think, the right amount of time for a Roblox air show.
Yeah, like obviously, because you've been hyping it. It's been hyped up for quite a long time. There's no point doing like an hour only.
No.
But also,
No.
you don't want it to go on for ages as well, because it's like people have stuff to do. No one, and even if they don't, no one really wants to sit in the same game for ages, do they? So
no, that exactly that. So yeah, no, I think the beginning of tomorrow is going to be fairly interesting. We have SOAR, which is awesome. And then after SOAR, we're going to have the Black Eagles all the way from South Korea. So they're good friends of SOAR Jet Team. We like them very much. So
we are. They're probably the team that I'm cheering on the most. Obviously, even over SOAR Jet Team, to be honest, because they are, despite them speaking Korean and a bit of a language barrier there, they are just awesome people, really. For what we can understand.
Yes, we do use Google Translate to communicate, which is always good fun. But no, it's been great seeing them improve.
They have improved a lot.
Yeah,
and I think this might be their first I might be mistaken here, obviously, so I'm not in the team, but this might be their first air show, or definitely one of the first air shows that I've been to, especially with our new kit. And sorry,
Yeah.
go on.
Well, I was going to say, I was talking to the leader of the Black Eagles, and he says that it's the first overseas air show. So,
Oh, that'll be exciting for them, I guess. Obviously,
yeah.
I believe I did see the air show last time. I didn't really watch it, but I did see it. I don't think they had as many viewers as we have now. So hopefully, they'll get more interest in the team, more larger fan base.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted. I'm having a lot of people bombard me with a lot of things because, of course, I'm an organizer. So, I'm juggling a few things, but it's a-okay. I'll get there eventually.
You signed up for the job.
Exactly. Well, yeah. I mean, I was kind of forced into it by James, so
Well, everyone DM hate James. Sure, don't do that.
No, that's.
Don't. I mean, do it if you want to get banned. It's up to you.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm just watching these MB339s now. I think they're turning onto final. If I'm not mistaken. Sorry, turning onto base.
Are they?
I believe so. They do have their daring flaps down. And their air brakes actually as well, so I think they will be landing.
Yes. Where are they landing? Oh, wait, what? Wait, am I like blind? Oh no, I am blind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting approach.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. It is quite an interesting approach, but that's
yeah,
why I was debating whether they're landing or not. But this will be
heading directly for the threshold.
Maybe they're just landing on the apron. Maybe that'll just be a bit faster parking. Speed up the show a bit.
Yeah, that would be good.
Speedy boarding, as I say. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I think they're fixing their approach now.
Oh yeah, there we go. I imagine they're probably struggling in that aircraft with that lag because you can see that they're.
Yeah, you can see them lagging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, they aren't very maneuverable with all this lag. Oh, I think he's missed the runway.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not. He's not. We're in safe hands. I spoke too soon. Let's have a little look at this landing, shall we? Hopefully they're better landings than ours.
Yes.
Obviously, it's one of the downsides to our plane kit. We can't really land properly.
No, that is a problem. I mean, if you're under stall speed with the flaring function on.
Yeah, you can't just turn a big blade.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome.
Yeah. One of them got downstage.
Yeah. Well, the other one's a bit high.
Oh, we got the VRBK now.
Where are they? Are they all in game? I don't know if they're all in game. Oh yes, they are in game. Okay, I guess they're going to be ready to go. That's going to be interesting.
I just saw them in the air somewhere.
Oh. So they're a Singaporean team, if I'm correct. Is that right? You're just ignoring me.
Sorry, what do you say? I was just trying to find them.
Oh, I did a little trick there. They're a Singaporean team, if I'm not correct. I mean, if I am correct. Wait.
Yeah, I think it says. Yeah, I think I remember seeing a booth earlier. It said Republic of Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could have just completely just butchered that and from somewhere completely different. But
yeah.
Hey ho.
Sorry, just stand by. Oh, hang on, stand by a sec.
Ooh. Yeah, I've just seen that the VRBK actually are in the air now. I'm not too sure where they are.
apologies about that. I had to take a important phone call. That was important about stuff.
Was it important?
It was important.
Nearly missed the VRBK.
Ooh, I came back just in time because here they come. The pilots there, if I'm correct, that would be Corbear 1 and Tristan. I don't know what else his name is.
Yeah, Tristan Adzig 13.
Yes. So I'm not sure. Oh, look at that! That's an interesting break. That's sent me straight back to 2020.
I believe these jets don't have this further side grip, so you know what you're saying, that they're maybe a lot faster than the other jets did.
Yeah.
A lot less rubber banding from the ground as well. But obviously, when they're in formation like that, it's all, you know, they're all landed at different times. And it looks a bit interesting.
No.
But
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but it looks like we have Typhoons in the air as well, ready to come in straight afterwards.
Ooh, so I think that the pace is starting to pick up now.
Yeah, exactly. That's sorry, I'm kind of, my mind's all over the place. I'm too excited.
I'm just watching this. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot what we were talking about. What were we talking about? You're going quicker or something.
Oh yeah, they don't lag as much now because
these ones don't have a server-sided kit, which is better when they're flying by themselves, but worse when they're flying with other people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of, you don't want server-sided if you're doing a solo.
Yeah, but I believe these guys are using the exact same jet that they did a few years ago.
Yeah,
so,
I think you can kind of tell by the textures and...
Obviously, you can see like the massive difference. So you compare this to even like our jets or the Frecky Tricolore or just any other like modern, like, you know, newer jets that flew over today.
Yeah,
you can really tell the difference in quality, but obviously mainly the quality in pilots that we're looking for, not the jets.
Yeah,
a much better landing than any of ours, because these ones actually have flaring. That work.
Yeah, ours really don't work.
I really like that the red livery on the F-16 though. It looks very nice. I think it suits the plane.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's kind of like the Danish F-16.
Yeah, the DANIELSBERG, whatever it is.
Yeah.
DANIELSBERG in English.
It's
it's a nice livery. I believe that one went to Riyadh as well, didn't it?
It did go to Riyadh, yes. No? But what happened is, for the Sunday, the special the actual dedicated display aircraft, it broke, so they had to send I think they said it was the oldest F-16 airframe flying, so that was interesting. So yeah.
So something that does interest me as well. You think of the F-16 as like a modern fighter, but it was made a very long time ago, to be honest.
Yes, yeah. I mean, if I quickly hop on Google right now,
I'm way ahead of you there. The first flight was on 20th of January 1974.
It's 1974. Jesus Christ!
Which is,
oh my god.
Hold on, let me just pull out my fingers here. That was hold on.
How many fingers do you have?
Yeah, got quite a few. I was like, oh, okay. I just realized how easy that was. That was 50 years ago.
Yeah, because that was kind of the whole point of Riyadh this year. It's the 50-year anniversary.
Oh yeah, I just realized. Okay, right. Can we just ignore
that? Good job.
Thank you. So yeah, that was 50 years ago.
Yes, it was.
But still, you know, fighting other modern aircraft.
Yeah, they are. It's very unique. Wait,
they are.
Yeah.
I do see 2 Typhoons now.
Yes, I think we may have missed their landing breaks. We were yapping about the F-16.
Now we can dedicate our attention to the Typhoons, which are very nice looking jets.
Yes.
Very. They are probably my favourite looking jet. But they're actually tied with the F-16, honestly, because the F-16 does look very nice as well. But
yeah. I mean, Well, I was just gonna say, like, the stuff like the F-16 and the Typhoon. I don't know. They just look. They look like fighter jets. Like,
Yeah,
sure, the stealth new 5th gen, they're fantastic looking, but they just don't look as
yeah.
good, in my opinion.
These ones, like I think it's just because they've been around for so long. Like
Yeah.
F-16 is very well known. F-16, F-18, and Typhoon. Like you think
Yeah.
of a fighter jet, even if you don't like know planes, you'll probably think of them.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Exactly.
they are just very nice, like looking planes. I know what you mean. Like I think it's the intake on the bottom.
Yeah. It's just an aggressive build too. I think it's because it's. I don't know. It just gets like ramps down at the back, so it looks fast. It looks fast.
And they are very fast as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I
that
hope
is
it
true.
would look fast. It is fast.
Yeah. I mean, Typhoons are just awesome in real life. They're kind of
Yeah,
you can feel it when they're in Afterburn. You can feel
Yeah.
it.
it is. They are
Amazing.
amazing, and they do sound amazing.
Yeah. Now, speaking of 5th generation fighters, I think we have an F-35 up in the sky from the Royal Netherlands Air Force. It's currently preparing to come in, which is nice. So,
Well, we'll be. Oh, I do see an F-16 in the sky as well. Another F-16.
oh, really? Oh, that might also be from the Royal Netherlands Air
that's what I was
Force.
thinking, yeah.
Yeah, because they're bringing 2 F-16s and 2 F-35s. They were for statics, but all the statics kind of got deleted. So
Well, at least we'll be able to see them fly, which is better than a static, if you ask me. I do see 2 F-16s.
yes,
One appears to have like a nice little special livery on the tail, which is Dutch. And I do see the Moggy Typhoon as well tacked in, obviously, which is the display jet.
Moggy. We love Moggy.
As you can tell from the Famog.
Mog.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. The F-35's landing now as well.
Oh, look at that! Beautiful. I think the thing with the F-35 is it looks fantastic from the side, but from the front it looks really weird.
No, yeah, like the angle there on the stream.
Yes.
Like the side angle, that looks
Yeah.
really nice.
That's like the classic angle.
Yeah, but I think like it's too smooth to be like the Typhoon. It's got quite like round edges and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Especially
but it's like
sharp edges.
pointy as well. Yeah.
Like even that, like the intakes are like blocky. You know, like when you think of like say like cars, you know, like race cars. They've got like blocky like intakes and stuff. It's just they look aggressive.
It's like is it the F-117? Is that it? The Nighthawk?
Yeah. The Dorito.
Yes, the flying Dorito. It's like, it looks aggressive because it's so pointy.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like if anybody's played Stormworks, it kind of looks like the character's face on Stormworks, just all triangles.
Yeah. It kind of does. I don't believe there is an F-117 display team on Roblox.
Not that I've seen, or at least there would have been one a very long time ago.
Yeah, I do. I think I do remember seeing one or something, a plane similar to it ages ago.
Yeah,
them planes have kind of slept on, like an SR-71s, you know, like F-117s, like display teams like that. They'll be very cool if they're, you know, done correctly, like the model, the sound.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think the key to having a good solo team in Roblox is getting the sounds down, because realistically, that's like kind of one of the major parts that carries a display.
Yeah, especially so like even the model as well, like because I feel like if you compare like some formation jets to a solo jet, I think that the model doesn't matter as much for display jets as it does solo jets. The solo jets, you know, all the attention's on you.
Yeah.
Just like one jet, and like obviously you're gonna see it up close a lot more than you would a formation jet.
Yes. Yeah. It's
like recently, the quality of models are just massively increased.
It feels like just recently it's just exploded. It's been insane.
Like for example, obviously, nothing against the VRBK, but if you compare their model to these F-16s that are about to land, you can see like the
Yes,
difference in quality from these
absolutely.
newer jets to the older ones, even like the F-35 as well.
Yeah.
It looks very nice.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's just people have been. I think I don't know. Is it something like Roblox has added like more capabilities for developers?
No, I don't think it really is. I think people are just because I remember only select aircraft back in the day were actually like because these are
Yeah.
jets mainly imported. I'm pretty sure from
Yeah.
other flight simulators. Oh, that was a very nice break, by the way. Just
Ooh.
that looked very nice.
Yeah.
But obviously, people were able to import, but I think only recently everyone started learning how to do it.
Yeah, I think maybe it's because the community's grown up. A lot of the people who we fly with, it's kind of I do remember them quite. I've known of them since however long ago it was.
Yeah.
When I joined.
Another thing I think as well, like obviously when we were in VRA, it was kind of like everything was kind of a lot more competitive. I think.
Yes, definitely.
It's like for example, our plane kit, like if we had the no land script, we wouldn't give it to anyone else.
No.
But now people just give stuff out because like everyone, obviously people are competing against each other.
Yeah.
But in like friendly competition.
Yeah, but I feel like now that what was I going to say? Now that like that there's more people coming into ROAV, it's kind of there's been quite an explosion. You've been seeing more variety, so I feel like when there's a team, the more experienced people kind of see what teams have potential. I feel like because they've seen teams rise and fall, and it's kind of when you see a team that you feel like has potential, that's when they kind of work together really closely. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not going to say that SOAR Jet team had everything to do with the Black Eagles being good, but we saw them and we were like, this team could be amazing, and we helped them out. We gave them a better plane kit than what they had at the time, and they've become amazing, and I think that's what's good about this community. I think.
Sorry to talk over you. I'm not sure if I told you this, but I actually did. Like they did ask me for tips and formation. Obviously, I joined because I've been in the community for quite a long time. I joined and I gave them some tips and stuff, and then obviously I didn't contribute. I don't take like any like responsibility for how like good they are today.
No,
I mean it's just like stuff like that, like giving people tips and stuff, and even just like like giving them like a plane kit. It's like that wouldn't have happened a bit ago.
No, not at all. I think the more teams that have appeared, the more the community. I mean, well, I say the more the community's come together. It hasn't come together. It's a bit.
Yeah, there's just more people to come together.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just looking at this F-16 that just landed with a blue tail. It is very nice.
That is a lovely livery. I think. Well, I think a lot of the F-16s that are going to be here now are going to have special liveries to commemorate the 50 years. Although that says 45 years.
I think that's also a new thing as well. Special liveries. Like, obviously, with imports, it's harder to get because the UV maps are really weird. So that's why I assume that one doesn't have like 50 years.
Yes, yeah.
But like even our jets, obviously, it's something just a tail. It's simple, but it's so cool to see as well. I'm sure, like as an organizer, it's nice to see teams putting effort into actually coming to your air show.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's always nice to see more and more special liveries. I think it's like,
and it's just like how because we were talking the other day. You say like RIA every year has like a theme.
Yes,
and
in real life.
Yeah, it's kind of like it'll be cool to have stuff like that in Roblox. Like say
definitely.
like what 1 year, like say next year at RIA, just for example, we had like I don't know, like a theme for like I don't know, like maybe like trainer jets or something.
Yeah.
And then we had the L-39s, we had Hawk T1s, we had MB339, all stuff like that.
Yeah, something that I'd love to see is a T2 demo because they had a T2 roll demo. I don't know if that's. I mean, I heard about the real life one. I don't know if that's still going to be, if that's going to come back in real life. But I remember seeing years ago down at at Yeovilton at the air show there, they had a demo with like T1s, T2s, stuff like that, and
Yeah.
then I think something like that here would be fantastic. It's kind of, again, something you don't see a lot of in Rove. You don't see trainer jets a lot. They're more in formation teams than the main teams. So
Another thing you don't really see a lot as well is like I've been talking about this for a while. Like kind of like retro teams. Like I would really love to see like a yellow jets.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure that was the Reds before they came. You know, the Reds.
Yes, well they merged with
the Nats. Oh yeah. They merged with
was it the Black?
The Black Eagles. No, not the Black
Eagles.
Yeah, it was. There's so many Black teams. Yeah, the Black.
No, I need to. Yeah, you need to Google. It's like Black Diamond or something.
Black Arrows. Yeah,
Black Arrows. That's what it was.
So the Yellow Jets merged with the Black Arrows. I'm not sure why they're not called the Yellow Arrows, but I mean,
yeah. I did want to make a Yellow Jet display team, but it was a very long time ago, so I kind of couldn't really get my hands on a Nat. I didn't know too many people that could get me on, but
sorry, it was the Red Pelicans who merged with the Black Arrows.
Oh, I haven't heard.
I think the Red Pelicans maybe. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if this is right, but I'm pretty sure they were the rebrand of the Yellow Jet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna Google that.
Yeah.
They flew the Provost.
Okay.
I've never actually seen that before. That's quite interesting, actually.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I would love to see just some older aircraft. I know there's definitely a few, like we have the Vulcan, that's an older aircraft. There was my Buccaneer team, which we had, that closed now. There was another Buccaneer team that came afterwards, but that's also closed.
Just another idea there as well.
You know how we were on about themes earlier? Like a retro air show would be very cool.
Yes.
And there's like the old Blue Angels as well.
Yes.
Remember they had their old team.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
That would be like a full retro airbase as well. You know, like the brick towers and stuff. That would be very cool.
Maybe we need to get a little something together there. Maybe that's an idea for
maybe make up some retro SOAR team. What it was before.
Yeah, maybe. What would be called?
I mean, the L-Plane is quite old actually, so we can just
exactly. Yeah.
Fly display team.
Fly display team. Yeah.
Fly display community. There we go.
Yeah, it's I would love to see the retro red arrows, because there's classic videos of them taking off and just banging
really low,
10 feet off the ground. It's like
barely any restrictions. Just like the Vulcan takeoff as well. It takes off.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's like like 200 feet above the runway. It just banks really hard.
Yeah,
I mean, that would never be allowed now. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Such a large aircraft.
Not at all. I mean, the aircraft in the air right now, the Draken, that's a Swedish aircraft. I saw a video of, I don't know when it would have been, probably back in the 80s or 90s, or maybe even further back than that. But there was a video of them. They were probably only like 50 feet off the ground, and they did like a break, and it was crazy. They were so close to the crowd, and I don't know, it's just something it's unique.
You would have to get like, I don't know. I feel like, because if we had lighting like this as well, like a retro show, I think it wouldn't be. But you need to make the game look retro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. It's all in the textures.
Oh, sorry. Just imagine on the live stream, it's like a black and white, or like like an old
like
film
grainy. Yeah, it's like
that would be really cool. No, that would actually be really cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. Yeah. Well, here's the Draken. It's landed.
Sliding across the runway.
Yes.
It's going off. It's the braking ability there, I guess.
Let me.
That's too hard.
Yeah. Let me have a little look at the Draken. So the Saab 35 Draken. It's Swedish made, of course. It first flew in 1955, so it's very old.
It does look like an old plane though, as well, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's got that. I don't know how to describe how retro planes look, but they've just got like huge engine, huge wings.
Yeah, just bulky, very bulky.
Yeah, it's kind of it's at the time when aircraft were over-engineered for their purpose. It's like, you know, like they you know, they kind of thought that dogfighting wasn't really a thing anymore after World War II, and then obviously stuff like that's when the F4 Phantom was made, and then
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the F4 Phantom was even much of a dogfighter either, to be honest.
no, I mean they thought that
Very
it
heavy.
would be they thought it would be a long range thing, and America went to Vietnam and they very quickly found out that wasn't the case, and they had quite a few losses with the F4 because it just wasn't designed for dogfighting. It wasn't made for that. It was an interceptor.
I think I remember watching a video about there was another plane from the same era. It was like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just quite long and it had like sweeping wings. It was like a bomber, I think, an attack bomber.
Is it the XB-70? Was it an experimental one?
No, it was like an actual. I think the Australian Air Force used it as well.
You're not thinking of the B1?
No, not the B1. I'm gonna try and find it here on Google.
Okay.
F111.
Ah, yes.
F111, that's the one.
The F111, yes.
Not like F1. That looked cool.
It's like it's well, you can kind of tell that what's the Soviet version of that? It was the SU something, but
I don't know any Soviet aircraft.
Yeah, I think it's yeah, I don't know. I love how the older aircraft look. They're just massive. They're all huge aircraft that were just heavy, but just so unique.
Just received some intel from a man on the inside named Takano. He says SU-24 is what?
SU-24, that's the one. Yeah.
Shout out to Takano for knowledge.
Yes, Takano, a very, very close friend of ours. He's done a lot for us, quite a lot for us, and we've kind of overworked him, and we appreciate everything that he's done.
That's what he's here for.
Yeah, that's his only purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sorry, we went on a huge tangent there about older aircraft, but
here's one of the Black Eagles. I've never looked at beef.
Oh yes, hello. Oh, that's a shame. Their booth was fantastic. I loved
it was
so much.
Yeah, they are very good at developing as well.
Yes, I mean their AIM-9X. I can't pronounce his full username. It's Herman something.
Yeah.
He very, very kindly he made us our flight suits, our flight gear. He's done a considerable amount for our team as well, and he's they're kind of a fantastic team, fantastic people.
I've just seen something in chat. West Hill says the Dutch F-16 has 40 years, as the F-16 was in service for 40 years with the Royal Netherlands Air Force. A farewell tale, and not 50 years for the fighting Falcon.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, see, we're learning. This is great. I love it. we're starting to sound like the real React thing, React commentators, where they know literally everything.
Yeah.
But I guess they have a massive fact file. Maybe that's what we need for tomorrow. We just need a massive fact file about every plane, so we can go in depth and like talk about the mechanics of them.
Maybe we can get a developer on the inside and talk about their robots mechanics.
Yes, I mean, hey, maybe we can get a couple of team members. We can.
Yeah, that would be good. I've just got a message here from James, the host of the air show. One of them. Yes. He says the arrivals are now finished.
Oh.
So
that went quick.
Yeah, we weren't really paying attention, to be honest.
No, I was looking around. I managed to see a few, but I think they kind of all bunched up, which got to a slow start. But
yeah, obviously, you know, I think we could have done our arrival better, but you know, it's only an arrival. It doesn't really matter.
Exactly. Tomorrow is is the main show, and very excited for that. Very, very excited.
Yeah, very excited. That should be good. Some good displays there. I've been told.
So I've been told, yeah. Well, there's only one way to find out. We'll have to
Especially
wait and
Soviet
see.
team.
Oh, I'm excited to see that team fly. I tell you what, I've
Yeah.
heard they're pretty good.
I mean, if people are in the chat, somehow listening to us, please, let us know what you're excited for. What teams you want to see,
Yeah,
and who you're like cheering on the most.
yeah, yeah. I think there's a team circling the airbase. I don't know if they're landing at the moment, but
I'm not too sure. It doesn't really look like they're in formation right now.
no, maybe they're running in for a landing. I'm not sure where they've gone, but yeah, I think for the most part we're done with arrivals. I think.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Do you know what's going to happen now? Are you doing the boost again, or?
I think we're just gonna call it a day. After this.
that is fair enough. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously we're not ending just yet, but I mean, it was
It was good today.
Yeah.
I personally really enjoyed it. Obviously, like I said, we're not ending just yet, but it was good. Good presenting and stuff. I'm very excited for tomorrow, I must say.
Exactly. You had a great debut on NorTv as a presenter.
Yeah, obviously, some budget cuts, and then we couldn't have the actual one Patronimo, but first to worst, second to best, as they say.
Exactly. I've received intel that the team in the air is not actually going to be landing. So I guess I'm not sure. So I think that's where we're going to wrap up the show. I think we're gonna end it here and continue tomorrow. Thank you, Soggy Shaft, for joining me today.
Anytime. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Yeah, well, thank you everyone on the stream. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you forgive us for the few technical issues. But yeah, we will catch you all tomorrow, and we hope you all enjoy your evenings. Goodbye, and yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, adios.
Adios.